everyone, today I'll be showing you some lacrosse drills that you can do for fun at home. So, the first one, we're going to get into it right away. The first one's just going to be a simple cradle, which is basically how you keep the lacrosse ball in your stick without someone knocking it out. So, if you have a lacrosse stick, great. If you don't, you can use anything like a broomstick, the handle of that, or a hockey stick even. Anything that's kind of circular or flat like that, that you can cradle. So, how to cradle if you don't know how, is if you take your dominant hand and put it on the bottom, right at the bottom of whatever shaft you're using, and then you put your other hand at the top, almost close to the head or just below it. And what we want to do is loosen the grip on the bottom hand and basically let the stick roll on your fingers. So I'll come up close, just let it roll like that. So you're just going to do that for like 5 minutes, just keep practicing cradling. Loosen your bottom hand and let it roll around. Just cradle it back and forth. Alright, you guys can check out the next drill after you do this for about 5-10 minutes, however much you want to do it for, however comfortable you are doing it. If you want to keep practicing, great. But that's about it for this first drill. It's pretty simple. If you do have a lacrosse stick, put a ball inside. It'll make it easier and more challenging to keep it in, but if not, just use that broomstick and keep cradling. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next drill. Welcome back to your second drill. This one's going to be a little different depending if you have a lacrosse stick or not. If you do have a lacrosse stick and you have a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball or anything you can fit inside the head, then you're going to practice passing to yourself. So if you have a wall that's available and you can pass to yourself, go ahead and do that. Just basically off the wall and pass it back and forth and catch it basically like that. If you don't have a wall or you're not comfortable using it at your house, you can basically just throw it up in the air and catch it yourself. Just open that head and catch it. And keep practicing cradling every time. But if you do not have a lacrosse stick, obviously you won't be able to catch it. So then you can just use your broomstick, your hockey stick, whatever you're using in cradling, and practice moving around. So you want to just basically run in a straight line, just cradling. Run in a straight line, cradling. And if you want to make it more challenging, there's a lot of changes of directions in lacrosse. So you can run up and maybe change direction, maybe in your backyard or something like that. That's about it for this drill. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, this is our last drill for lacrosse. This one's about picking the ball up on the ground. Again, you're probably going to need a lacrosse stick for this, but it doesn't matter if you don't, we'll have an alternative way for you. But if you do have a lacrosse ball, tennis ball, whatever in your stick, you want to put the ball on the ground like this and practice scooping it up. There's two ways you can do this. You can either trap it, so I'll show you now. Trap it, put your back over, and scoop it up with the front of the head. I'll show that again. Put your back over, pull it back, and scoop it up. Practice that a couple times. Back over, scoop it up. Back over, scoop it up. Pretty straightforward. The other way is just to go straight on and scoop it up. So you want to get low, put your opposite foot in front, and scoop it up. You just want to practice that a bunch of times. Scoop it up. Alright, if you don't have a lacrosse stick, the alternative is to use that broomstick, whatever, hockey stick, and just practice the motion of scooping. So you might not have a ball, so you're just gonna practice that scooping motion. Plant, scoop. Plant, scoop, like that, just with whatever stick you're using other than a lacrosse stick. And you can also practice trapping it, do like an imaginary head and scoop. Trapping it, imaginary head and scoop. That's about it for lacrosse drills. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.